Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Humor Chat, and today we're going to be taking a look at this alternate build for the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set, also known as the 501st Battle Pack. So if you do enjoy the video, then a like will always be appreciated and a subscription as well. But with that being said, let's begin. So essentially what happened is about a month ago, LEGO officially revealed some official images of some alternate builds that you could do for some of the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2020 sets. And they weren't that good. One of them was the 501st Battle Pack. This and the Pulse X-Wing alternate builds were probably the best ones out of all of them. The other ones were pretty bad in my opinion. Didn't really like them that much. And this was the only Summer 2020 LEGO Star Wars set I had. So I dismantled it and I rebuilt it into this Christmassy alternate build. So in this video we're going to be reviewing it, taking a look at it and seeing is it really worth disassembling your 501st Battle Pack for. So obviously this set includes 6 minifigures. You're getting the 3 501st Legion Clone Troopers, you're getting the 501st Jet Trooper, and all 4 of these figures are the exact same. LEGO haven't changed any of these figures for the alternate build, and then you're getting the 2 Battle Droids as well, which have slightly changed, which we're going to take a closer look at now. Okay, so here are the Battle Droids. Obviously they haven't changed or anything, but instead of having the blasters, LEGO have actually added these on. So you can build this from the actual set, of course, and I think it's really nice that LEGO have done this because it gives it a bit more of a Christmassy spirit, and essentially it's meant to represent a roasted marshmallow with the black stud and the pole piece. Very simple build. You do it for the other battle droid as well, but you know it's quite effective. Then you're meant to sort of have these battle droids sort of by the fireplace build that you get as well with the set, which we're going to take a look at now, and sort of have it as though they've burnt the marshmallows, which I think is pretty nice. So here we have the nice little fireplace build, and I gotta say I really like it. It's very simple, but it looks pretty effective, and it looks very accurate to a fireplace, which is good. But essentially what you're meant to do with the battle droids is you're meant to put them near it, so they're actually roasting their marshmallows just like that. We're just gonna move them for now, and we're gonna take a closer look at the fireplace. So I gotta say it's a good build. It's very simple, especially just using the pieces from the set. I think LEGO done a nice job with it. I like the color concept as well. It is pretty dark, of course, but you've got the few blue pieces as well used there. You got one at the bottom and then you got one at the top, but it makes it look good. Adds some texturing to it. Now inside there are some translucent red stud pieces to sort of represent the fire, which I think is a nice usage of parts there. You've got that piece there, and then you've got one that's also inside here. But saying that you know you don't really get any other pieces in the set, I think it's nice that LEGO have actually used these, and they actually look pretty good inside as well. And this is a really easy build to do. You don't really need to build this with the instructions. I built all this using the image because at the time I built this, the instructions weren't actually out. But I would say the only hard part about this was probably the back part, and that was because of the way the fireplace was positioned in the image, because we only got one image of it. It was just kind of hard to see it because there was no light applied to the inside there, but you know, it looks fine. It doesn't look too great from the back. I tried putting an extra tile on top of that, but it doesn't look that good. So I think that LEGO did a nice job with that. I can't really see them making it any better. But yeah, it's just a very simple build. That's what the inside looks like, and then you do have a nice little turret section here, which looks pretty cool. And then here we have the Sledge. Now I gotta say the Sledge actually looks really good. It looks much better than it does actually look on the images, and it's just a really nice build as a whole. I really like it. I think they've done a really good job, especially using only parts from the set. It looks really nice, and you can actually put all of the troopers on the Sledge as well, which I'm going to show you right now. So you have a seat at the front here for the main trooper that sort of controls the Sledge. And then you have 2 extra seats available at the back as well here, this separate compartment. So you can put one trooper there, just like that. And then you get the other one and you put it behind it, just like this. And there you have all of the clone troopers on, and you can actually fit the jet trooper on as well. So the jet trooper actually attaches to this piece here at the back. So if I just turn this around for you to see, so you just get it and you attach it to that piece there, just with the hands, goes out easily. And there you have all of the clone troopers actually on the Sledge, which looks really good. It looks really nice when you've got all of them on there, and then you can pick it up and switch it as well. But we'll talk about the movement and articulation now. Okay, so let's talk about movement and everything with the set, because it is quite flexible. You can move it around quite a lot, mainly because of this pole piece that is actually used here. So that's actually clipped onto the front of the sort of second compartment here, and then it's attached to the back of the first compartment. Now, because it just relies on that one pole piece, um, it's quite breakable, and especially when you pick it up and you're swooshing it around and everything, it's gonna break really easily. So for the ideal place to hold it, I would say hold it around there so it doesn't sort of break off, because you're kind of getting the weight to the front as well, and all the weight's not just coming from the back, because if you hold it from here, it's gonna quite easily break off, and it actually does kind of slow it down as well. So hold it from around here, and the pole piece does do a lot, so you can actually swing it side to side from here, but you can see it does break off as well quite easily, so you've got to kind of be aware of that, and you've got to hold it in place so it doesn't do that. And then at the front section here, the front compartment does actually go up and down just like that, so you can quite easily play with it. However, you just got to make sure it doesn't break, so you can sort of have the front trooper sort of going up, and then you've got the other troopers who go up when the trooper goes down, I don't know, something like that. So there is quite a lot of playability available with the Sledge build, but it's just really, really weak, and you might want to try and mod that with your own pieces. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the actual Sledge. So we'll start with the front compartment, which I gotta say actually looks pretty good. Looks pretty effective. It is very simple with the way it's been designed and everything, but it looks good. I really like these slope pieces that I use on these sides there to sort of give the front compartment a bit of shaping, which looks good. And then you use these black handle pieces as well, which are from the bark speeder, which are just the handles for the clone trooper to sit down in and control the sledge from. And that is sort of it for that. And then you've got these two silver stud pieces used there, and then you've got these two translucent red studs used at the back as well, just to sort of represent these thrusters. And then at the bottom, they use these pieces. Now, these are from the bark speeder, and they were actually attached to the side. And they actually look pretty good on the bark speeder. And again, they look pretty good on the sledge as well. They're on the back compartment as well. But the problem with these pieces being used at the bottom is they're very weakly attached, and they quite easily break off. So if you're playing with it, you're just trying to put the figure in or take the figure out, they're going to quite easily break off, which is very annoying. And that's something that I just don't really like about the Sledge. And then you've got the pole piece, which obviously allows for the front compartment to move up and down, and then the back compartment to move side to side. I've got to say the back compartment actually looks really good. Again, it's a very simple design. I think that the front one is probably a bit better, but the back one looks good as well. But essentially they have these same pieces used at the bottom there, which again look good, but they're really weak, so that's a problem. And then you've got this 2x2 tile piece here, which is attached to this piece here, which allows it to move up and down just like that. You can sort of put it at a bit of an angle as well there, just to sort of cover the 5 clone troopers, which I think looks quite nice. And then they use these 1x1 chisel pieces on the sides to sort of give it a bit more of a nice shaping. And then you've got the 2 seats here for the clone troopers, and then they use these 2x1 chisel pieces to actually separate them. Now in the set, it's not actually meant to have the sticker on, so you're actually meant to just break the set up as soon as you get it and then build it. So you don't get an extra one of these pieces, these 2x1 chisel pieces. So the one I've got here does have the sticker on. However, in the actual model, it's not meant to have the sticker on, but I couldn't really be bothered to peel it off, and it actually looks pretty good with the sticker on as well. Sort of gives it a bit of a rust design, which I actually really like. So if you've got the set already built up and you've got the stickers on, you can still build it, because it actually looks pretty good with that sticker piece on. Or you could move that to there and then put the troopers on, so you won't actually be able to see it. And then right at the back, you've got this piece here, which is used for the jet trooper to actually hold onto so it can fly with the Sledge. I wonder if you're wondering how many spare pieces are left when you finish building this. These are all the spare pieces left over. Yeah, there's a lot of spare pieces. I mean, I haven't even dismantled the whole thing. You can see that there's still a leg remaining here. You've got a bit of the foot, and you've got a bit of the other leg as well, and some other parts of the bark speeder and everything. But yeah, I think that's kind of my complaint with this. There's a lot of spare pieces. You could probably build something as well out of this. I mean, you can sort of say that this is a bit of a Christmas tree, I don't know, or make your own thing, but I'm not really a mock builder, so I'm just gonna sort of leave these spare pieces. But I think that Lego could have built something else with this. I mean, what you're getting is pretty small with the alternate build, but it would have been nice if Lego could have got these extra pieces and built something else, so, you know, like there's only, I don't know, a quarter amount of these pieces left over. Okay, so let's talk overall opinions and is this actually worth building. So I think that the Sledge is good. I like the Sledge. I can't really moan about this because it's a good build. The fireplace is alright, but it's not anything special. You probably could get away with not building that and just building the Sledge. And even the marshmallows on the sticks and the battle droids, very simple build, but you know what, I like it. It looks good, looks effective, which is nice. But this is the complaint. The pieces. I mean, look at how many pieces are here. These are all the spare pieces that you get, and some of them are already built up. I mean, I've got a whole leg here, everything like that. But if you took every piece off, there's going to be a lot of pieces left over, and the pile would be much bigger than this. And that's a problem with this alternate build, because, I mean, yeah, it's a good Sledge, fireplace, okay. But the pieces are just a massive, massive problem. I mean, I built this about 2 weeks ago, and I built this without instructions as well, so it was really hard to build this and everything, just looking at that one image. But these spare pieces have really been annoying me because I've had to put these on my shelf because I had nowhere else to store them, because I didn't want to lose the pieces because I want to rebuild my set. So I would say that if you've got a brand new Fireplace Battle Pack, unopened, and you've got quite a few of them, you know, I would recommend opening one of them and building this Christmassy alternate build. I definitely would, and then you could probably whip up something of your own with these spare pieces. I would say though, if you've got the Fireplace Battle Pack set and it's already built up, like me, I mean, I only have one, so it's kind of annoying for me. And you don't know if you should build this or not. I would say no, because the spare pieces, there's a lot, and I feel as though it's just a waste of time. Even though it wouldn't take that long anymore because the instructions are out, it's still kind of a waste of time doing it, because it isn't anything too special, and the actual Fireplace Battle Pack obviously is way better than this little Christmassy alternate build. But I think that Lego tried. They did an alright job. They could have used these pieces up a bit more, and if they're going to do this next year with sets, try and use as many pieces up as you can. I think that would be a strong bit of advice there. But with that being said, everybody, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then a like will always be appreciated, and a subscription as well, because most people who are actually watching my videos are not subscribed to me. So please subscribe for more future Lego videos. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this alternate build. Do you like it? Do you not? And what do you think you could build with all these spare pieces that are left over? I'll talk to you again soon. So peace out. See you later, and bye-bye.